14.
Well, there is some severe weather in eastern Montana. Let's take a look at it now. Right now, it's just one severe thunderstorm warning just outside of broadcast area. But watch this, because this storm was heading, there it is right there, it was heading east towards North Dakota and decided to make a right turn, and that's a real good thing. That is a supercell thunderstorm that was very, very close to being a tornado just a few minutes ago, and that is a monster of a storm. And let me show you a couple of things here. Look at all these hail. Now, when I scanned this was like nearly tennis or baseball size hail, not tennis ball size hail, in a couple of spots there. And instead of heading again towards North Dakota, it made a right turn, start heading south. So that is a very, very big supercell thunderstorm. And then I scanned it in 3D. And I want to point something out here. See all these purples? Now, purple's a really pretty color, just not on radar. That is way up the scale. And through all the storms that we've had last night in the summer, I don't remember, and it's probably happened, but I don't remember seeing this much purple going over 35,000 feet. And so we're getting these really strong returns up to 42, 43,000 feet. That is a huge, intense supercell. But fortunately for us in North Dakota, not so much for the people in Montana, but for North Dakota, it decided to turn south. So that's a real good thing. And there it is right there, heading south as opposed to the North Dakota border. So that's a real good thing. Now, we're looking at Harvey. The sky kind of cleared out a little bit as the rain and the little storm just went to the east right now and kind of dissipated. So that's good news. Looking at the current temperature in Bismarck, 83 degrees. Dew point's pretty high, so yeah, it's muggy. Dew point at 65, in Minot 88 degrees, and the dew point is at 59. So looking at some other temperatures, we have widespread upper 70s to around 80 to 85 degrees. Kind of depends on where you're at. And then the dew point still very high, so should thunderstorms make it into North Dakota, there's a lot of fuel to work with. But there is some question on whether those storms will actually make it to North Dakota, at least over the next several hours. Could happen later on tonight, could happen tomorrow morning during Good Day Dakota. But as of right now, the tank is full with high octane gas. Let's put it that way. So the computer model is showing something going on in the northwest around 8 o'clock tonight. That's a couple of hours. The colors that you see here, that's the risk from the Storm Prediction Center. And so when you have a marginal risk, that implies isolated, meaning just a few storms here or there. Could be severe, but just a few. When you have a slight risk, then you start thinking scattered storms, maybe a few more of them. And so here we are at 10 o'clock tonight. It looks pretty quiet. And then by tomorrow morning, during the overnight hours into tomorrow morning, could be some cells down in southwestern North Dakota. It doesn't mean they'll be severe, but there is going to be a risk for severe weather. More storms off in the northwest there. And then by 5 o'clock still, maybe some storms in the southwest, and early in the morning could have some showers and thunderstorms kind of moving along around Highway 2 to the north. And you can see how there could be more storms even tomorrow afternoon. So tonight, what we're looking for is overnight lows in the 60s. So it'll be warm, it'll be muggy, and then temperatures tomorrow a little cooler than today. Could have some thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. And here's a look at the Bismarck 7-day outlook. Near daily chances of storms. It is going to be hot, it's going to be humid, and if there are storms on Saturday with that heat and humidity, could be some big storms. And for the Minot area, same story, maybe not as hot as Bismarck, but still we're looking at some very hot conditions and mugging conditions on Saturday. But Nicholas, there's some good news here. It still looks like maybe next week we get out of this pattern.
All right, that is some good news for sure. Tom, thanks very much. Coming up